guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. Hopefully you're having a good Monday and can take a little break and do some art with me. This is my segment for Craft Around the Clock, and I think everybody who follows me is in there, but if you're not, you can just grab the link that is in the description. Whew. Sorry. And pop over to that group so you can see all the crafters today. Hello Patty, hi Tammy. I've got my desk a little different today, so I've got my iPad kind of right here so I can easily look back and forth. But it is larger so I can see better. Hi Shelly, hi Tammy, hi Carrie, hi Laveda. You jumped right in there on the start. You're so sweet, thank you. Good afternoon to everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hi Linda Sue. I love when you guys can catch me live. Oh, yes. Where I had it sitting here, it fell, so I totally forgot because it fell onto the ground. Thank you. Y'all take care of me, don't you? Okay. Hi Patricia. Come on in and say hello. Hi Chris. Hi Sue Marie. Lydia. Glad you're here live, Lydia. I usually see you on the replay. Okay, let's go ahead and start while you guys are doing all the things. I know, Artie, thank you in advance because I know so many of you sprinkle for me. Yes. Hi, Tracy. Glad y'all are here. Hold, please, while I get my mic off the floor. Hi, Cindy. So I love showing you guys easy paintings, and tonight we're going to do a more difficult painting. I'm going to show it, step by step. When we're live on a 45-minute segment, we don't have time to really go through detailed paintings, or at least I don't. I'm not that fast. So tonight I'm teaching this one. Some of you guys have seen it in a fast pace, but we're doing it on a really, comprehensive, detailed pace tonight, as well as putting the glass and resin on, and I'll give you all the tips and tricks on that. So hello Cynthia, how's Jerry today? Hi Liz. Hi Diana and Patty. Glad you're feeling a little better, Patty and Crystal. Hi Sheila. Hi Lisa. Hi Tamara. I am so glad y'all are here. Anyway, if you don't know about that, or you might like to be in that class, you can get information. There should be a pin down here at the bottom, and it's the wrong pin, it looks like, for me. I don't know how to get rid of that. But anyway, it's artgracepaint.com/resources. That will take you to where you can get a free tracer, you can get information on my classes, all the things. So we will get started. I'm going to do a super simple light pink background. So I'm just going to take my pink and add some white to it. I might as well go ahead and put out a little more for the design. Hello, Sue. How are you today? Hi, Rosalind. Hi, Gretchen. How are you? Good to see ya. Okay, so adding a lot of white to this pink, and I definitely got probably way too much paint just because I wasn't really paying attention. I like to read the comments. It's so hard for me to miss saying hi to you guys. But I'm just getting kind of a light pink. I may even lighten it up even more, and we're just going to get this onto this background so we can get started. This is a super easy one. You guys can do this. Your grandkids and your kids can do it. Sometimes you guys will send me a picture, and I love seeing when you'll do these with your kids or grandkids, and it just makes me so happy to see them painting, because I say this a lot, it's something they can take with them, as they grow up. So if you start them young doing these things, they may get to a point where they don't really want to, because I know I did, but guess what? Here we are, we're back again. It comes back around, and when you're super stressed out someday, when they're in college or in the working world, they'll come back to it because they know that it's relaxing and they've learned the skills. So and everybody can do it. It's a learned skill. Your screen's frozen, Sherry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Christy, for sprinkling. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. Always go back to see, and I just am so grateful for all of the sprinkles and, of course, the stars and everything else you guys do. Sometimes somebody will say, I found you through so-and-so, so thank you guys for that. I've added a little more white. So just kind of lighten this up just a little bit. I want a pretty pale, you know, pale pink-ish. You can do any colors, of course, but y'all let me know how your weekend was. Did anybody have anything fun? Thank you, Lisa. How are you guys over at your house? I know lots of prayer needs. I know our friend Mary, her husband Bill with Ocean Breeze and me needs our prayers today. He is having heart issues and had some testing done, or a procedure, not testing, a procedure, I believe. So keep these friends in your prayers. Just so many, too many to name, and I don't want to at all leave anybody out. So okay, we've got a really pretty simple pink background. Let me dry this with my heat gun and we'll go to step 2. Oh, Leanne, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And I emailed you back, so hopefully you saw that. Hi, Donna. Glad you're here. Oh, hi, Christina. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for sprinkling. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. And that's too bad because they're sick, so they can't take care, you know, you're not able really to take care of everybody else when you're sick. So it's a tough situation. I've seen a lot of that over the last couple of years, of course. Cynthia, thank you for the stars. Hi, Joan. Hi, Phyllis. Are y'all taking your lunch break? I used to do this a lot when I worked full-time, that I would use my lunch breaks and watch other crafters or artists or whatever, and it just changes your frame of mind. So my post this morning, if you didn't see it, it was like, we're going to choose today. It's going to be a good day. So regardless of what happens or what email we get or what bill comes in the mail, we're still going to choose to have a good attitude. Because that's about the only choice we have, right? I mean, you can't choose what happens sometimes, so just how we react. And when I say these things, I'm saying it for my benefit too. It's not like I'm preaching, because I need this, and that's why I post it. I'm assuming other people do too. Switch to the iPad. Okay, good. I'm trying not to get too much direct heat on this. That's why I'm kind of holding it wonky. Thank you guys so much for all these stars. Hi, Candy. Hi, Erlene. Had to power. Yes, I've done that a lot lately. I know that this is all Facebook causing these glitches. It's real frustrating. Amen, sister. Yep. I mean, why go through the day with a sour attitude and, you know, griping? I mean, it's not going to change a thing except make everybody else miserable too. So good. I'm glad you do, Stacy. Happiness is better than the alternative. Exactly. So true. And I always say, well, you know, that when I post things, I'm usually posting it because I need it, and I just assume others do too. So, okay, let's get that in water. You know, I always wipe off my brush in a paper towel so that my water doesn't get too messy. Now, you can freehand a heart, but what I did is I folded a piece of paper and then just cut out my heart so that I got it the exact size and shape I need. So I'll just trace this and get that on there. I usually use this chalk pencil because it just works so much better than like a pencil or that fat chalk that you can get. I got these on Amazon, and they came in a box, or you know, little round box of maybe 10 or so. And you can sharpen them, although my sharpener doesn't sharpen them well. It breaks them, so I've got to get a different sharpener or something. I just have a cheapo Dollar Tree little handheld thing, and it's not good for it. Oh, I'm glad, Nikki. Good to see you, Kathy. Lori, we're doing a simple painting for Valentine's. Just simple. You guys have seen other hearts. This is, you know, very similar, I guess. But I like to show things like this, and even multiple times, because not everybody catches at the same time. I am going to put some of my secret sauce on here. This is the DecoArt White Pearl. I also love Oyster Pearl. Oyster Pearl has a little more of a taupe kind of color. Let's see. So let's see if I can show you the difference. See that? So anyway, I'm really loving the White Pearl, so you're seeing me use it a lot. It just gives this gorgeous shimmer without really, you can still see the pink through it, but I like to put it on thick sometimes. So sometimes, you know, you could just do the background in a plain kind of white even and just do this. But y'all, look at this. So I'm going to kind of come right up to the heart and just get this on here. And like I said, you know, put it thin or do it kind of thick. This one I'm doing kind of thick because I really want that shimmer. And I can show you on the other side what it would look like if I did it really thin. Okay. Let's see. See that? So see the plain side and then see that shimmer? It's so pretty. Now let me put it on a little thinner over here. So you would just kind of lightly brush it on over here and just kind of give it a hint. And I'm just kind of blending it in. So see the difference? You can get different looks with it, but I like that shimmer over here, so I'm doing it kind of thick. So I'm really just painting it on just like I would if it was pink paint. I know, it's so pretty. Michelle, how are you today? I was looking to see if anybody said they were doing anything, did anything fun over the weekend, and I didn't see anything. Hi, Barb. Hi, Kim. How are you? Hi, Pixie Designs by PK. You used it yesterday? Yes, that pink is a really pretty one. I didn't see, y'all tell me if you did anything fun. Nothing fun for me, just the usual. Laundry, catch up, you know. I did a lot of painting, to be honest, which is, that's what I want to do. But nothing outside, you know, nothing, no trips or anything. Okay, so there we go. There's our little background with that shimmery, pretty white pearl. And now let's go in and do our flowers next. So I've got my sleeves pulled up because I don't want to get paint all over me today. So I've got a few pinks on my palette. You'll see that. So let's go in with, this is just a small round brush, a number 4. Let's go in with our dark pink and get our flowers started. So we'll just do something about there. I'm going to put quite a bit of that dark in the middle. I'm just going to dip right into my other pink and kind of add to it. This is just the base of our flower. We will do more in a minute. And maybe we'll put a little one down here. Just like that. And while this is, actually, let's do a couple more here. Hold on. Let's do another little one here. I've got a little itch. Sorry, guys. We have allergies going on here, and I've been sneezing. Seems like it's just never going to end. And then it would turn kind of cold again today. It's like 50. What's the temperature where y'all are? Oh, birthday party. Is it snowing in Tennessee? Yeah, see, Christy's in Illinois, so she stayed in and painted. Okay, so Addie, tell me your first name one more time, because I know it's not Addie, and I always want to call you Addie. But, so, evidently Joe Burrows is a big deal now. Like, what happened? He just, like, blew up overnight or something. What's the big deal? I remember his Heisman speech, and he was so sweet. But I don't know what's gone on that he's just kind of So this one is going to be more of a little bud shape, I guess, just kind of a different shape. And then we'll have our 2 rounds. And then we'll have this little one here. Now I'm going to start doing some leaves and give this a time to kind of dry. 35 in Kentucky, wow. 46 in Tennessee. 20 in Wisconsin. Yikes. Couldn't do it, but I'm glad it's sunny. I can do better with sun. I don't do well in cold with no sun. I'm going to put out a little green. I'm going to put out a little of this, like, oh, spilled everywhere. I don't know what color or what to call it, like turquoisey. It's called Green Lagoon, I believe. Yeah, Green Lagoon. So I'm going to put out some of that too, because I like to kind of change my leaves up and make them a little bit more interesting. Heat wave 34. Oh, yeah, sun does make a huge difference. Hello, Kathy. Glad you're here. I know it's cold in Kentucky. I'm going to be there in May, and I can't wait. 19 in Minnesota, Patty. Oh, my goodness. 8 inches of snow, Mickey. Wow. I can't even. Quarterback. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I just feel like I've seen him blow up all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm sure he's fantastic. He was the Heisman winner. So, okay, I'm going to do some simple leaves. So I had to think if I wanted to do anything else to that inside heart. Right as I was doing this leaf, I was like, wait, should I have done something else? So I'm just using this round brush to kind of make some leaf shapes. So we'll have, you know, I kind of think of it as a football, but, you know, sometimes you can literally just let your brush make the shape. I mean, obviously you can see how easy. You're just press down, come to a tip, press down, come meet that tip. So that is just the simplest way I know to show people how to do a leaf. There's lots of ways, and you can use other brushes, but I find this is a really easy way. And if you're using a round brush, it works really well to just have those kind of meet. And then I'm going to bring that on this side. And you can put more leaves because, like here, I'll tell you what we can do. Hold, please. I want to put that in my mouth with y'all. I do it if y'all aren't on, but when y'all are on. Oh, thanks, Patty. You saw that, Lori? I was like, wait a second. Should I do something else? I'm making a mess today. I'm making a mess. That's okay. I make a mess every time. That's why I always am like, pull up your sleeves. So we can put a little, you know, a little line coming down here and bring a couple of leaves out like so. And you know I like to bring stuff on the side whenever I can. So we'll do a couple of things like that. Okay, now we're back in business. Let's make this a leaf. And that a leaf. Y'all okay? This is so feminine and pretty. It is feminine. Who's planning their first live? Patty, you are? Ooh, awesome. Well, if anybody is free to watch, that would be great. Okay, and just kind of continuing on this little branch, you can also, you know, do a little kind of a stem like thing coming from the branch. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on, I guess, how I feel. But we're just doing simple so that you guys can go, I can do that. You know, that's my goal, is to inspire you to actually try it. You know, there's just no trick other than a little practice and having a decent set of brushes. Not expensive. There's a big difference. You know, you don't have to have expensive, but just a good set that works well so that you can, what I say, you know, let the brush do the work. It really will work if you have some decent ones. This one I'm using isn't even a regular to me, but it's from Michael's Artist Loft. You know, it's okay. It's not bad. But I need to replace my round brushes really bad. They are not in good shape. So this was the best round brush I had available. So we're just coming along that stem like so. And we're going to add that little bit of blue to it, and it's going to really be pretty. You guys saw probably the flowers that I'm teaching in my private group, and I would really like to offer that as a class. And what I was thinking, you know, the classes that I teach, I just charge $10, just the very minimum that I can charge. You know, that's not much. However, if you're really interested in learning easy paintings or glass art, you should just get in the group because my private group is 18, and so you could get into that group for the 18 and learn everything that's in there. There's over 75 tutorials, tracers for everything. You know, we have guests come in and teach. I mean, it's just such a better deal to do that. Okay, let's see. Hold on. There we go. So there's what we have so far. I think I want something else right here. I think I need maybe, I might put another couple of little flowers down there. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry. Well, when you said the function number, I was afraid of that. I'm so bummed. I know you are, but you've got lots of praying people, a lot of people who will keep him in our prayers. So just know that, you know, that's what we can do. And that's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. And I know you must be totally overwhelmed with thinking about that. I'm so sorry. Not what we wanted to hear. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Sometimes I'll look at it in the camera here and think, ooh, that needs something else. That just needs something else. We're not done. We're not done. So hold tight. We're letting our flowers dry. I'm going to go ahead and get back this liner brush. And we're going to do something with our line here. Actually, maybe I'll use, let's get out some cranberry wine. I think I'm going to use a little of this. Mary, any idea whatsoever of how long away that will be? I mean, are they talking soon? I'm just getting out a little cranberry wine, and I'm going to add it to the center of these. You can see I'm just blobbing it on. Just blobbing it on. And then I'm going to use that and kind of line this heart. And that will really define the heart. It doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about, you know, making it super straight or anything. It's whimsical art that is intended to brighten your day or somebody else's if you give it away. So something just like that, wherever that little line would show. Okay, let's see now. Okay. Okay, well, I'm so sorry, Mary. I'm glad you're here. I hope you feel the the love and the concern that we all have, and just know that a lot of us are committed. You know, we're really praying. We know it's scary, and you feel we don't have any control. And the thing is, none of us ever do. You know, sometimes we feel when we're healthy, like, you know, everything's good, but we don't know what's going on inside our bodies. We can't, you know, and they're so intricately made. But I know who does know, and that's who I'm going to. I am thickening this up a little, this line, kind of getting it a little thicker here. Still, I've only used 2 brushes. This, wow, I got that way too thick down there, but that's okay. I'm not crying about it, y'all. We're going to keep on going. And we're just going to thicken up the other side to match. It'll be okay. It'll all be okay. Thank you guys for lifting her up. I just so appreciate that. I know she does. Hi, Carol. It's a really very caring community, isn't it? Okay, so I think I'm good on that line. Let's see. It's just hard to tell sometimes from my, let me just work on it. One sec. I don't care about it being perfect, but I do want it to somewhat look the same size here, and sometimes when it's not facing me, it's just too hard to get right. Okay, that's good enough. Now you can go ahead and kind of use a lighter shade and give a little highlight up here. So I'm just using that lighter pink to do that. Just along the top. And now we can work on our flowers a little more. So I've got these as kind of my base. So I'm going to take that darker pink and start filling in a little bit of my commas is what I call it, to kind of fill in around this rose. I will show you up close. And I'm calling it a rose, but I guess it could be anything, you know. It's just one of our little made up flowers, really. Could be really any flower you want it to be. Let me show you all that up close. That's all we've done is put some commas around it. And now I'm going to go back just with the same brush. I'm not cleaning it, with that darker color, and kind of incorporate a little bit of that into it. Like so. Just kind of coming around it. I don't want to ruin what I've just done, so I'm not going to do too much. And while that's on my brush, I'm adding it there. I kind of like all of them to be a little different. So, and then this one, we're kind of making a little bud facing kind of up. So I'm just going to brush some going up. And that's it on those for now. And then we'll do the same, just adding a little bits of the light pink to these. Just kind of quick, and don't think. Don't overthink. That's what we have so far. They do. Okay, good. Oh, I do too, Christy. That white pearl is so pretty. Thank you, Mary, you sweet lady. Mary, this is for you. I will get this to you, and everybody just say your prayers. I'm going to write a prayer on here for you and send this your way. And you got to see it done for you. How about that? Okay, so let's take our little aqua color that I've got. It's Green Lagoon, and we're going to add that to some of these leaves. So just kind of brush it on. Again, I'm not overthinking. I'm just quickly brushing it on. This is kind of what I call like an unexpected pop of color, because you don't typically see that on a real leaf. But that's what's fun about art, is I love color. It makes me happy. And I know Dina is that way too. She talked about that recently. And as much as we love you guys that do the grungy or the really rustic farmhouse, all of those things, because I love that and I have that in my home. But for me, just painting for fun, it's gonna be color because it just makes me happy. So you can certainly take any design that I do or anybody does and put your colors with it. So if you don't like the super colorful, then you use your farmhouse colors, or you use creams and maybe a little blue and then grunge it up or whatever. You can do the same stuff. You can do the same stuff just with your colors. Okay, let's even add in another pop if I have it handy. Hold please, because I had an idea just now. Oh, I'm so glad I have my citron green. Hi Anna, how are you? You're nervous, or you're not nervous, or you are nervous, Patty? Don't be nervous. Okay, I'm going to take pops of this citron green and just kind of come along a few of these. This is like a yellow green kind of color, and we're just going to add a little bit of that too. All of this just makes your painting more fun. But if, like I said, if you're going to do your own colors and you want more muted or more realistic, then just have a few different tones of, like if you have green, then you want to have a couple of different greens. All you're doing is you're creating some shadows and some highlights with your colors here. Like so. And look now, see all that color? Citron green, take any green, like if you have a Kelly green, and add a lot of yellow. And then you'll probably also add some white, and you can get there. Honestly, if you just buy the basics, your red, blue, green, yellow, white, black, you can really create almost any color. So you don't have to have, all these crazy colors. I am going to take some of this white pearl and come along the top of that heart with it, and that will also give it a shimmer on top of the little highlight that I did. So just doing the top here, and then I do want to do some more on the flowers. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. I love that y'all are supportive of everybody. It's so great. So great. That's why we want to be here. That's why we are continually trying to find new ideas for you, because as long as y'all are enjoying it, we love it. We love to hopefully inspire y'all in some way. Okay, I'm going back into my pink, and I'm going to add, you see how quick, we're not overthinking, adding some pink in. Just like so. And then really only one other color that I really need is a little bit of white. And I'm just going to tap in here. just along, you know, like this one I'm doing kind of the top of that flower because it's like sun, you know, you're just mimicking a little highlight from the sun or something. Okay. There is something it needs, but I can't figure out what. Oh, Patty, you're getting phone calls. Hi, Susan. Cold Virginia. What's the temperature? I'm afraid to ask. I just can't imagine. I just am such a warm person. And I know y'all don't want to be in the warm, probably, but thank you, Anna, for the stars. That is so sweet. Mary, I miss you. Well, glad you're here. Thank you so much. That's awesome, Cynthia. That's right, Lori. How are you doing with your new home? Thank you, guys. Let's see. What could we do? Let's add in a fun little twist. Let's just try this and see. I'm going to actually mix a color. No, I'll use this. This is pretty good actually. Okay, so I'm going to take this medium pink and I'm going to make kind of like a twist all along this outline. So hold on, don't hate it yet. Let's just see if it looks good in the end. Of course, if it doesn't, we can change it back. And then I need a little white because what I'm going to do is give that a little kind of highlight. So I want to take that with my pink and get a light pink. Just mixing a little pink. You'll see that medium pink with the white. Like so. How does that look? Just to give it a little interest, maybe. We're committed now, so we're going to see it through. Hopefully y'all like it. So I'm just going right over the top with that white. I do like snow. I just don't want to get out in it. Hi, Vintage Pebble. Hello, Stephanie. Glad you're here. Thanks for popping in, ladies. I know y'all are all busy and have a lot going on, so I appreciate it when you take the time to be here. It means a lot. It really does. Huh. Let that slip off I've got it kind of resting on my thumb back here. How much time do we have? I hope we're doing okay. Let's see. We've got 5 minutes. Ooh, I better put a move on it. You guys, I challenge you to create something and use it for good. You know, like I hadn't even thought of giving this away today, but you know, when you're painting, if you are open, because I pray before every single live, I pray for several things, and it never fails. You know, either I don't know, just I usually hear from God during a live or after a live or whatever. So I challenge you to use your art or craft for good. And, you know, if you hear of somebody that needs a pick-me-up, send it to them. Or do something smaller. You know, if what you're doing is big, then maybe a card. You know, if you're going to paint this, you could even just paint it on a little card or on a piece of mixed media paper or watercolor paper and then mail that. But, you know, think about how good it would feel when you're sick or nervous or hurting or have had a loss in your family, you know, all those things. And then somebody that you've met through the internet half the time, you know, you get something in the mail. Doesn't that feel good to know that people care about you? So use what you do. Don't be embarrassed. Don't think it's not good enough. It is good enough. I'm telling you. Because it doesn't have to be, you know, a Picasso. Again, this is for me too, because I have lots of good intentions and I always mean to do things and then either forget or get busy, and you know, so if we could just be a little more intentional, we could really use what we're doing for a lot of good. Okay, there's that. What do y'all think? Oh, thanks, Cynthia. That's okay, Belle. You're here just in time to see, and that way if you like it, you can go back and watch the replay. Oh, Debbie, thanks. Oh, hi, Barbara. I didn't see you come in. Yes, that's how it is here too. T-shirts. I mean, I had to pull this out because I've been wearing T-shirts and nothing else. T-shirts and shorts, and I think it's pretty good. I don't know that it needs anything. I'm going to write a prayer on this when I'm done, and then this is going to go to our friend Mary, and I'm going to use that burgundy color to sign it, and I'll just keep using this little round tiny detail brush. Let's see if we can. Sometimes it's nerve-wracking to sign when you're on a live, but we're going to try to do it here. Can't do it upside down. There we go. All right, guys, we have 1 minute. I'm going to say a really quick prayer just because Mary and her husband are on my heart. So please pray with me if you're a prayer. Lord, I just come to you and ask for your intervention in Bill's life. I pray that you already know exactly what's wrong, and I know you've already assembled a team to take care of him. I pray that you would hold him and Mary in your arms, help them to know you're with them. And Lord, we ask for your favor. We ask for complete healing and restoration of his heart. We pray this in your name. Amen. Thank you guys for being here. I can't thank you enough. Go to my website if you would like to paint this with me tonight. artgracepaint.com. You'll see it right when you get on. And go to the link up in the description of this video to go to Craft Around the Clock and see the next crafter in line. Thank you guys for being here. I know you were not here by accident, and I appreciate your prayers for Mary and all the others mentioned, and I'll go back and read your comments. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.